What is it that makes the difference between a pretty good team and a truly great one? It can feel like magic, right? But it's not. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain and show you how the best teams aren't just born, they are built. We're talking about the architecture of synergy, a blueprint you can actually use to build a stronger team starting right now. I mean, we've all seen a team like that, haven't we? The kind that just seems to operate on a totally different level. They anticipate each other's moves, they don't just solve problems, it's like they make them disappear. That energy is just electric. So how does that happen? Is it just dumb luck, or is there some kind of secret sauce? Well, here's the single biggest idea we're talking about today. Great teamwork is never ever an accident. It's architecture. It's a system, something that's carefully constructed piece by piece from a really clear blueprint. And like any strong building, that blueprint always starts with a foundation. Okay, so let's get into that foundation. Before you can even begin to think about the team as a whole, you have to look at the individual building blocks. And those blocks, they're what we call interpersonal skills, the really human side of how we all work together. And what's so fascinating is that these core building blocks aren't technical skills at all. They're fundamentally human skills. You can see the three big ones here. First up, being able to communicate with real empathy. Next, having the flexibility to adapt to all kinds of different personalities. And third, having the maturity to handle conflict constructively. Turning that friction into fuel for growth, instead of a fire that just burns the whole team down. Let's just zoom in on empathy for a second, because this one is the absolute cornerstone of the whole structure. It's not just about being nice, right? It's the skill that actually lets us build trust and create real cohesion. When your team members genuinely get where each other are coming from, collaboration it becomes second nature. So we've got our foundational bricks, those interpersonal skills each person brings. Now, let's move up to the framework that they all support. This is where we get into team dynamics, how all these individual pieces start to connect and create the actual structure of the team. And this slide just illustrates that core concept perfectly. Over on the left, you've got every single person's unique strengths and behaviors, and on the right, you've got the results, the team's overall performance. There is a direct, undeniable line connecting the two. So the crucial point is right here in this quote. Every single action, every conversation, every little contribution from one person directly, and I mean directly, influences the final outcome for everybody else. Nobody is working in a vacuum here. It's a collective thing, totally shaped by individual choices. Okay, so if the team members are the bricks and the dynamics are the framework, then who's the architect? Well, that's the leader, and their job isn't just to manage a bunch of tasks, it's to intentionally design the entire environment where the team can actually succeed. So what's on this architect's blueprint? Well, it really comes down to three huge responsibilities. First, they actively shape the culture, the rules of the road for how people treat each other. Second, they have to foster real inclusion, making absolutely sure every voice is heard and valued. And finally, their job is to guide all of those different skills toward one single shared goal. All right, let's step back and just look at the finished building for a moment. We've laid the foundation with skills, we've put up the framework of dynamics, and we've seen the guiding hand of the architect. When you put all of these pieces together, you get the complete blueprint for what team synergy looks like. And if there is just one formula to take away from all of this, it is absolutely this one. When you can successfully build strong, empathetic relationships and you align everybody around clear, shared goals, the result isn't just teamwork, it's synergy. The whole thing becomes truly, truly greater than the sum of its parts. You see, the result of this whole architectural process isn't just about being more efficient, it's a feeling. It's that sense of being part of something bigger than yourself, a single, cohesive unit that's driven by a shared energy and a powerful sense of purpose. That is the difference between just a group of people and a true team. So I'll leave you with this final thought. Instead of asking, why isn't my team working? Maybe try asking, what's the first brick I can lay to strengthen its architecture? Is it empathy? Is it being clearer about a shared goal? Because the most important thing to remember is this: great teams are never just found, they are always, always meticulously built.